Hey guys, iCaveman here. What I'm going to try to do today is I'm going to try to create a device using this. It's a Radio Shack source selector. What this used to be used for was an audio interface. So your TV, your CD player, your video games could all be attached into here, and then they would go out into your stereo. You could listen to everything in surround sound. Problem is that you could only use one at a time, and that was fine when it was used for home audio. What I want to try to do with this device is I want to try to make it so all three selectors are all activated at the same time, so that my iPhone 6, my 4, recording with my 5, my iPad can all be taken on the go with me. The iPad would be hooked up to the Behringer, and the Behringer to a camera connection kit. Basically what would happen is the 6, the 4, and the 5 would all be hooked here, and then it would go out here into the in of the Behringer, and then the Behringer's cord would go into the iPad with the camera connection kit. That would allow me to play a couple synthesizers, plus a drum machine, all using iOS on the go with no power source. Now I have a mixer, but the mixer needs power and it's huge. This way you don't need to bring an MPC with you, you don't need to bring a laptop, you don't need to bring anything. You can just kind of have like a portable audio interface really, really cheap. I mean, this thing was probably $20 brand new, and I've had it for 10, 15 years. So I'm going to try and take this thing apart and see if I can't make all the selectors activate at the same time, so that anytime I'm out and about, I can have all my devices hooked in here simultaneously and play them all and record through Loopy using the iPad. So let's see if I can do it. Okay, so I got a few tools. I've got the solder. I've got a Dremel tool just to help clean up any excess solder. And then I've already got all the screws out from the Radio Shack selector. So okay. All right. So what I can see here is that these here, are my left channel and my right channel for this one. So the outside ones are the ones that I'm going to want to connect. I'm going to need to get some speaker cord or some sort of copper wire. So what I'm going to have to do is make a connection from here to here and then here to here, bypassing this middle, and then do the same thing here and then the same thing here, and then hopefully that will allow all three selectors to be activated at the same time. So let me grab some speaker cord and get to it, or some copper cord. Okay, so I just found some really beat up speaker wire. So I'm just going to cut this stuff. I'm going to strip it and then cut it into really tiny strips, and then just make connections. Curl it around and just try and make connections like so. Well, we'll see how it works. Okay, there's two. I am on the second portion of the selector. I think that's in, but I'm going to go ahead and just put a tiny bit of solder just in case. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the third one. Alright, so this is the completed soldering job here. See if I can focus in a little bit better. Alright. And so let's just test it out. No crazy productions. All right. All right. So that is going into here. Then the iPhone 6 is here, and the iPhone 4 is here. And that's all going out to my stereo just as an example. But normally, I would have my 5, which is recording now, the video, my 5, my 6, and my 4 here, here, and here, and then this going into the iPad. So, seems like it works okay. I'm happy with that. Very inexpensive. And, you know, anybody can do it with a little bit of solder and a few portable devices. So, give it a try.